Oh, look who comes down.
Murph Dog rolls in. He heard the music.
That's his entrance music, baby.
He's making sure there's no pizza in here, no subs. He's doing his walk around. He's like, there's no food in here. Oh, crack me if you got it. We got a drip. 89 calories of greatness.
Hey.
Get him in, you kids.
Oh, got a little.
Sprayed at you.
Don't worry, Adam. That was low-calorie spray.
Should we just talk about the biggest news? It's not Cowboys related, but it's football related.
Yeah.
And Bill Belichick was snubbed. He was not made a first ballot Hall of Famer. And shall we say the internet is a buzz about it?
It is.
What are you guys like? You think it's dumb? You think he should have been a first ballot?
I mean, that's just the obvious thing I think we all agree on, and most people who watch football would say that. Even if you don't like Bill Belichick, and I don't love the guy or hate him, I don't really give a shit. Watched him win 6 Super Bowls in my pretty much 6 Super Bowls out of the first 15 years of my life watching football. Bill Belichick won the Super Bowls. I hate committees that take this type of action. Like, their job is to represent the awesomeness of football and what you produce on the football field.
He's the one coach that, from all 3 of us growing up watching football, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady are winning nonstop. Silly. It's just absolutely silly.
I'm a believer that if you look at the other guys, which we did while we were getting the show going, you look at the other 5 coaches that were first ballot Hall of Famers, and he's just as good and capable, if not better, than these guys. So for him to not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, it definitely feels like it's just kind of the committee trying to make a point instead of doing what should have been done. Everybody knows that Bill Belichick has been one of the best coaches in NFL history, not just the last 20 years. And that's not even taking into account what we said, his defensive time as the coordinator for the New York Giants, or the years that they didn't make the Super Bowl and were in still the AFC Championship game, right? Or had all these great defenses while he was going. Like, even without Tom Brady, with Tom Brady, he still had always one of the top defenses. So this is just them trying to make a point, but it kind of blew up and everybody's pissed about it because everybody knows he deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, we were drinking the Matt Eberflus Kool-Aid when he got hired. We were drinking the Zimmer Kool-Aid when he was hired. The Dan Quinn Kool-Aid was worth the squeeze or drink.
Yeah, but what about this? What about this Christian Parker? We haven't even actually talked about.
I'm drinking the Christian Parker.
I am totally, but it could also completely backfire. But right now, yeah, I like that they're going in opposite direction of what they've done the last 3 hires.
If the option was Christian Parker or Gannon, I'm glad they went in the direction they did.
If
they signed Gannon, I would have.
Explosions, hey?
I can't see him bringing a room of guys together.
Yeah.
Ron Rivera, Rex Ryan, like those.
No, I'm glad those didn't happen.
But let's go ahead and let's look at the NFL rankings. We have the ESPN top 50 available players. There's a bunch of different lists. I also brought up Underdog's list. They have offense and defense, and they have it broken down by position groups with just a little bit of notes here.
Who are you targeting? Is there a position group that you're kind of looking to shop in free agency?
I think there's a lot of value in linebackers out there.
Cornerback also.
I wouldn't be mad about Cowboys signing in free agency a linebacker and a cornerback, and then still going after those guys with your first 2 picks
totally
in the draft.
You guys both didn't like Hendrickson. I actually wouldn't mind us signing Trey Hendrickson as an edge. I would be looking at a guy like Trey Hendrickson, and then I don't have to focus on getting someone in that position. We have Donovan Izaraku, who's coming up. Obviously, there's a couple of other guys in the draft that you could possibly get, but like we already talked about, they're not proven factors. I think edge is still an area that we need to address. And having him on the line with Quinnen Williams and Kenny Clark and Osa, and whether or not you re-sign Jadeveon and Clowney, I think that's a solid line.
George Pickens the third, aka GB3.
I think we can just skid by this one because we're all pretty heavily saying yes to it.
Basically, his contract, if you were depending on how you shuffle the money, could be anywhere between 22 to I think $24 million on a long-term deal, 4 to 5 years, and then on the franchise tag it would be $28 million. So he's a high price to pay, but you do it. Daniel Jones, all I want to obviously we're not interested. Where do you think he ends up?
Somewhere where he can sit next year. He tore his Achilles in week 14, so he ain't starting anywhere. He's gonna.
I was gonna say
he's gonna be a playoff pickup. I bet.
A playoff pickup where he might have a chance to
He's going to the Browns. Bet you he's going to go to the Browns.
He's going to go somewhere. I mean,
He's going to be out for that whole year anyways and come in around week 12, 13, or like be ready.
I feel bad for him because he started the season off so good, and then it just a little bit of a nosedive, capped off with a torn Achilles.
Jalen Phillips, edge. Now this guy
this is your edge guy.
This is a guy who I would be interested in paying $30 million for. 27 years old. He's huge, 6'5".
Does have injury history.
Does have an injury history. The amount of pressures he puts on players compared to other edges is insane. It's almost double the amount of pressures. Like, the guy's a fucking menace.
Plus, he's coming. I mean, Christian Parker, our new DC, will have familiarity with Jalen Phillips, so there's a chance that maybe they target him in FA.
Jadeveon Clowney had 40 pressures. Joey Bosa 47. He was the number 2 guy. Joey Bosa. The number 1 guy, Jalen Phillips, had 73 quarterback pressures, significantly higher than anyone else. Nearly double, if I'm just trying to make an argument. Just saying, again, I don't know about paying $30 million for an edge at this point. Yeah, Alex Pierce would be really interesting at number 6 here. Played with the Colts. He's a big boy, and he can stretch the field. So I think he could fit in with the Dallas Cowboys if
we don't re-sign Pickens.
If GP3 said no, I want to go somewhere else.
I want to get paid $33 million a year.
So I think Alex Pierce would be the next guy that you'd be interesting. He's going to be a hot commodity though, and he's going to probably get 25 to 28 million because wide receivers are so highly touted, and he had a great season. Breece Hall at 7, running back. This is a guy who's been talked about coming to the Cowboys, and
lots. You've always heard Breece Hall when trade talks were happening during the season, even with Javonte Williams doing what he did, that people were saying bring Breece Hall in to be that 1-2 punch.
Yeah,
I don't think they're signing 2 running backs in free agency though.
Well, we don't know that they would even sign Javonte Williams yet.
Right.
So if it's up to Williams and Hall, we already know what he did. He produced, and with Hall, he is probably going to command the highest amount of money. So we're talking $15 million a year at a high side. I'll just say these next 3. Rasheed Walker, Odafe Owe edge, and then Braden Smith, offensive tackle from the Colts. So you got 2 offensive tackles and another edge available in the top 10.
Odafe Owe, I would be looking at, depending on what his deal looks like. 27 years old, so he has the experience.
Here is the list from Underdog on the top NFL free agent linebacker rankings for 2026. And I just wanted you to take it in. If you see something you like, speak about them. I think Devin Lloyd and Devin Bush, I'm down with either of the Devin boys. Crack if you got them. Devin Lloyd, second team All-Pro, better coverage skills, 27 years old. Devin Bush, 125 tackles, thumper. Don't know what that means, but I bet you it's in the bedroom. 2 pick sixes.
And he's got the last name Bush.
And Bush.
Get some good sound bites for that.
Late breakout. He's 28 years old. So both those guys fit into a 3-year window.
Yep. You still got them prime.
Still got them in the end of the prime.
I'm surprised Nakobe Dean's is high up on this list.
Me too.
I'm surprised he's ahead of Alex Singleton, Quay Walker, even DeMario Davis, to be honest. What are these charts called?
Scatter charts. See, Dean is like out of control awesome on this chart here. Take it for what you will. But the cornerbacks, there's a lot of good ones. Jalen Watson from Kansas City, Jamal Dean from Tampa Bay, Tariq Woolen from Seattle, James Pierre from Pittsburgh, and Alontae Taylor from New Orleans.
You got to stop at 6.
Nashawn Wright from Chicago. And in my research, Nashawn Wright is the highest potential AAV of up to $17 million a season.
Well, yeah.
Cornerbacks are inflated.
He got a
position group.
The Bears had a steal with him last year with his contract.
And he's 6'4".
Cowboys drafted him in the 4th round for a reason.
When he played with the Cowboys, we really liked him. Yep. He just was behind a couple ballers.
He just needed time. He just needed time.
We had him on his rookie, right? So
yeah, you had him first 4 rookie.
We're gonna do this together. We have $19 in the bank.
$12 because we're taking George Pickens.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. You can only double tap the same position once, and you can only buy 2 players from the same value. Let the games begin.
So obviously George Pickens we're taking, so we're now at $12.
Okay, so GP
3. You ain't going nowhere. We're locking you up for $7 whole.
So what position group are you targeting next?
I want to sign linebacker in free agency.
Yep.
Or did I say linebacker? I meant to say running back. I see 2 running backs on this list that I would want on the team.
Kenneth Walker and Javonte Williams.
Yes, Kenneth Walker for $3 and Javonte Williams for $2.
I'm taking Javonte Williams for $2.
I think I'll take Williams. He was an awesome running back.
We got to save money, and I'm fine with Javonte Williams.
We've $9 off the board. So we've got the wide receiver, we've got the running back. That we've completely just looked at offense.
I'm gonna go Reed Blankenship, $3. He's actually a free safety. I think it's a good pick. I think there's familiarity with our DC. It's my vote, and he's only $3.
I'm just looking at the other 3s. We got Devin Bush, Kenneth Walker, and Reed Blankenship. So we could still take another $3. So
I think we could also look at bargain bin edge. Would you take Jadeveon Clowney for $1?
So what are we at? We're at $7 right now. I'm fine with taking Jadeveon Clowney to then take Devin Bush.
We could take
double down with Williams and Walker.
You could also, instead of taking Jadeveon Clowney,
go for Nakobe Dean
or Jalen Watson. We haven't taken a cornerback.
That's not a bad idea either.
So we could draft edge and we could upgrade corner with Jalen Watson, still get Devin Bush.
I think that's it. Jalen Watson, Devin Bush.
So just as Alex is doing that, we have George Pickens for $7. We have Reed Blankenship for $3. We have Javonte Williams for $2. We have Devin Bush for $3. And we have Jalen Watson for $4.
I like it.
That's a good team.
Yeah, that's solid.
On that Super Bowl MVP odds here, Sam Darnold plus 125, Drake May plus 235. Who on this list do you think is your best, like, obviously Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Everyone believes that Seahawks going to win, or Drake May. But of these other 4 dudes, who could possibly get it?
JSN.
Probably JSN.
Yeah. Or, I mean, Kenneth Walker, if he ends up having, I mean, it's hard to give running back that.
If you had to put $10,000 of your life savings.
Sam Darnold. Because I think the Seahawks are going to win.
Sam Darnold is definitely the pick.
Yeah. He threw against the Rams over 330 yards.
But you can't pick the quarterbacks.
And then it'll be JSN.
He's taking the best odds.
So, okay, Kenneth Walker.
I'd go Rashid Shaheed.
With 10K?
Yeah.
10K?
Send it! If you hit it. See, I mean, and he has a chance. He could return a punt. He could return a kickoff and get a big receiving touchdown.
Play. 3 for 120 and 2 touchdowns.
2 tuggies. Who's the last non-quarterback to get Super Bowl MVP?
Cooper Kupp.
And then before him, Julian Edelman's. Now, Edelman's was because of his catch, by the way. But he had 10 catches, 141 yards.
I mean, it's
a great game, but it's not a...
It's pretty good.
It's not...
Critical catch.
And Cooper Kupp, 8 for 92 and 2 touchdowns.
You also don't know, Julian Edelman was also playing special teams. You don't know if he maybe had a big return that game.
He may have, but I think a big part of it was that catch.
That iconic catch.
Good deep dive into free agency.
Free agency. Dudes. We're going to be locked and loaded for free agency period. It's not going to be the last you hear about free agency on the show because that's all we have to talk about after the Super Bowl. And we're going to start mock drafts up. But Super Bowl coming up. I don't know if we're going to do anything this weekend. We might have a weekend off before the big day, the big Super Bowl dance. So the next time we will be live is next Wednesday for some more Cowboys talk, some more football talk. And if you know somebody out there that doesn't like free agency, who doesn't like the offseason, who doesn't like mock drafts, make sure they don't come here because if they do, we're going to tell them to go themselves! With the drip shotgun knife. That's what we'll tell them. There's that fake laugh again.